let's talk now specifically about the settings. You see my transition settings is on. I want to show you what does that mean. If I click here on any assessment, you hear the sound that goes blink, blink. That's a transition sound. If it's on, it's like that. If it's off, you don't hear anything. There's an option for voice feedback. So if I go back there.
Way to go!
Fabulous.
So then the child hear some positive reinforcement in the form of words. Now, as far as displaying the errors, if we go here to the results, and if we click to see the report, you'll see the errors here on the report on specifically this word list is in red. You are able to have the error set up in bold instead of red. And this is for people who have just a black and white printer and they want us to be able to highlight the errors in some way. You don't have to print out the report in color. You print out in bold and you can this way display the errors. Now, display written word on and off, it relates to your ability to have the word written at the bottom. Here you have on the top the transcription, but at the bottom the child is reading. If you do not want the child to read, we can come back here. We can turn off the reading. And now you see the child doesn't have that written information.
Fabulous.
Yes, of course, for some transcriptions, not hot chocolate, but for pie.
Awesome!
It may be easier for them to deduct
Terrific!
and to read slightly. You can always try to have it on the backward format for across the table settings, which is another setting that I want to discuss, is if you're doing an assessment, you're across the table from the child. When you use this rotate function, you can have the transcription and the details facing you instead of facing the child. If you are sitting next to the child, you probably prefer to have the setting in this format. Now let's explore the recording type here. You have per word or you have per single audio. Per word means that every word you're going to be doing a new recording, or the app is going to splice up the recording automatically as you move the images. Now for single word audio, it means that you will only be able to have one large audio file. If for some reason you stop recording, I'm going to start here and put it on single audio recording. I'm going to start a test and you hit the recording. You have the option here. Now everything that I'm saying is recording. Every conversation between words,
Perfect.
Everything has been recorded. You can always pause it and you can resume recording.
Terrific. Fantastic.
If at any moment you hit stop, this means that you either lose what you've already recorded or you choose to not record from now on. So you have to make sure that you avoid hitting the stop button, because if I click on record, you only have the option of canceling to not overwrite or overwriting and starting a new batch of recording. So make sure you always click the pause button. And if you wanted to finalize, you click pause and then you click stop to finalize that recording so that you can access it later. Here you can enter your name that's going to be displayed on the report. And you can choose if you want that information to be included. And also, we have an age of acquisition timeline and have the option of showing that or not showing that on the report.